Hey, it's JP with Retronyms, and I'm back with another build video. Today I want to talk about the progress on Wedge. I know you guys have been waiting for some word on this, so I want to tell you everything I know about it right now. Basically, we're in production. I just came from the factory and I witnessed a whole bunch of wedges being assembled, about 24 right now. We have all the parts and all the components for the circuit board. We're assembling these 24, then we'll be bringing them up with programming and making sure they totally work and then going into full production. But they are the final boards, the final components, and the final assembly process. The silicone is on the boat, and once that arrives, it'll be assembled with the circuit board and we'll be shipping to pre-order customers. And so basically that's the status. We ran into some really nasty bugs late game here that were causing the wedge to disconnect, but we've resolved those and they haven't really affected the hardware production process too much. And today I want to share a little bit about the wedge software that comes with Wedge. Basically, this is about done. I can give you a quick tour of the sort of the out-of-the-box features without getting into some of the more advanced stuff. So let's take a look. I've got my wedge here, and this runs on any device at any orientation. I've got on the iPhone here to sort of make sure there's enough room for everything I'm shooting, but obviously iPad too. So if I go ahead and take a look at this, this is the Apple Bluetooth Midi menu, basically the stock menu. I'm going to go ahead and plug in Wedge here. You can see it comes up right away, and I'll go ahead and tap that to connect. So you can see basically we've got some light patterns here that you can trigger to sort of set off different light patterns and light shows. And they run in sort of an idle state, and then if you hit this pulse button, which is a lot of fun, it kind of runs in a pulsing animation, and you can kind of tap that rapidly or hold it down for different running animations. So they kind of run idle and then they pulse with kind of a really brilliant effect. On top of that, we have this spectrum wheel here, which kind of lets you choose part of the spectrum that you want it to operate on, so it can kind of like swing smoothly through the rainbow. And below that is the spectrum knob. This is actually spectrum width. It basically takes the point on the color wheel you've selected and makes the spectrum wider or narrower, so you can go monochrome or kind of full rainbow. So that's a quick tour of kind of the features in the light show control. And you can use these different parameters to combine and create different animations. I'll also show, oh, of course, there's this tap tempo control over here. So you can either have the animation in pulse or idle. Right now it's idling, and if I flip on pulse, it basically pulses the pulse button on the beat for you. And you can adjust the tempo manually, or you can tap tempo to set whatever pulse rate you want. So now I'm going to show a little bit about how you can MIDI control the actual light show app. So I'm going to connect up this MPK Mini. So I'm just going to plug it right into the two controller ports are here. Actually, we added a power port here for charging your iOS device, and then so there's a control port here, a controller port here, and a power right here. Okay, so let me just enter MIDI learn. And if you ever use tabletop, it's a lot like that. Basically, you can tap the control you want to learn and then tap it on your device, and you'll have MIDI learned it up. So I've got my color wheel here, my spectrum control here, tap tempo, and beat pulse. So now I can change the patterns, I can change the colors and spectrum, pulse the beat, and of course I can tap tempo. So if we throw some music on, I'll keep you guys updated. As soon as we know more about assembly status and anything like that, I will share it. And I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks.